Hello all, welcome to Back Ficers. Today we are going to do the latest football FIFA World Roundup, where we had round of 32 games all done, and we have some really good games, some really disappointments, and few people who lost their sleep because of how a few teams played. So let's go in all of it. So let us start with the favorite game for your Bhuvan.
Has to be Argentina versus Cape Verde. What a match! I regret people who like hadn't watched. Though I also didn't watch it live. I watched the highlights. I can't wake up and watch because I had to go to work and stuff. But my God, what a match it was! Like I for me, Wozniak, what he was doing, the stops he was making, the free kick stops, the everything. He was collecting ball. He was everywhere, uh, wherever he needed to be. And I'm sorry, I am forgetting the winger's name
Striker.
of Cape Verde. Uh, what a goal! That is the in that time in that crunch situation. That is for sure goal of the tournament. Like what a goal! So for me, Cape Verde deserved way lot more than what they have been given credited for. And Argentina, there are a lot of concerns for that team. It should not be only hung to Messi that only Messi can produce magic, though he is still doing it. But there are match winners over there: Julian Alvarez, Lautaro Martinez, Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez had a shit game this
I don't know why
like
people went after Simeone when Simeone was not even playing. He was just there admiring the match.
yeah. Well,
You mean
Enzo
Giuliani
Fernandez,
Simeone?
yeah,
No, Diego Simeone.
he just came to watch the match.
This kid plays for Argentina, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Enzo Fernandez had a shit game.
So did
McAllister also
McAllister.
didn't have a yeah, McAllister also didn't have a good game. The defense looks very shaky. I mean, the way Cape Verde was pressing them after like 111th minute, and the way Dibu Martinez was saving them, it's a very alarming signs for them. So yeah, that is my favorite
I think
match.
he even saved them in the last World Cup, not only
Yeah.
this one. And that
I
is,
mean, you expect that from him, but also until when? He will also run out of gas, so at
no,
some
no, no,
point of
no.
time.
Is I think I think both the goals that they scored, the keeper had no chance. If he had
Yeah.
some chance, he kept blocking them. But I think the midfield of Argentina was the most disappointing. I think none of the three did. But I don't know why they didn't start with Julian Alvarez. I think maybe they can start with Alvarez the next game.
I don't
That
think
would.
he's in form though. I don't think he can do anything.
Mm,
I'm not sold on Alvarez yet.
but I think he might be the highest transfer ever again
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be. Yeah.
So
if
is
it happens.
Lukaku.
Okay, I will come to that match. That match, my God.
But let
But
us all finish
yeah,
our favorite
but
matches
yeah,
first.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I
I will
think
also had a favorite match in that thing, like in a
Okay,
favorite moment.
okay.
The
go
But
ahead.
yeah,
Lukaku
we'll
goal.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
We'll go there for the moment. But I think even
okay.
till the 120th minute, right? So what till the final whistle was blown, the way Argentina were like, I think they were just taken aback after that second goal. They didn't expect the second goal to happen, and it was their mistake. They didn't mark that winger. You cannot leave the winger in such a deep position
Is it
without
Leroy
marking him.
Duarte,
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
No, no,
the one who scored the
Uh,
goal?
no. I think it's
Lopez.
Lopez Cabral.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Lopez Cabral. That
It, it,
was
it yeah,
brilliant goal.
that was, I think the dip, the turn, and all of it was awesome, and it felt like it was for me that is a goal of the tournament. I don't know that if somebody can produce better goal than it, but for me that
Yeah, I
is the
mean,
goal
I
of the
have
tournament.
see. So as you guys can realize, there's one person who's silent because he has not seen the match. He missed the match. Although it was in a favorable timing for him. and also hasn't seen the highlight yet. So
And
I'll be
then
silent
there
and I'll
is
listen
another.
to all of you.
Mm.
There is another, for me, the save of the tournament as well. So there was a free kick given to Argentina. Messi has to take it. The whistle was blown. Vozinha was still setting up his wall. He wasn't sure on how it would be. Because the whistle was blown, Messi took the chance, hit the free kick on the opposite side. Vozinha, a 40-year-old man, he was Spider Man. Like he was. I mean, people call different people Spider Man, but he was Spider Man. Oh my God, the way he saved that ball. That should have been goal. That was goal written all over it. But the way he saved that,
And
brilliant save.
all this is the first time like I saw Messi doubting himself that why am I not able to beat this man? So it was so like
Even I
I
think in the post-match press conferences, he told that this was not even close to a easier game. This was very difficult for us to get through, and etc. etc.
Yeah, yeah, I did read that. He did say that, Argentina have to improve on multiple fronts if they have to compete in this World Cup, which I think they have to. If you're going to play three thugs in the midfield, right? And if they can't retain the ball or if they can't circulate the ball, right? Be it and yeah, I don't understand this midfield, right? Like I don't understand the Argentina team, and maybe I'm biased against it because I think everyone's a thug. If I read, be it
I mean,
Lisandro
it is.
Martinez, Cristiano Romero, they're not playing Otamendi. Bhuvan, I thought you said they will play Otamendi, the biggest thug of all of them,
he
right?
played last game, no? So
Maybe
resting this
tired,
game, yeah,
tired,
tired.
right? They
So
do
he
not
will play
have
next
enough.
game.
They do not have enough players. My ideal starting 11 would have both Lautaro and Julian Alvarez,
Julian Alvarez,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And you have Messi create for them. But I don't understand. I think there is a very defensive minded team. And for a defensive minded team to give away
No.
two goals,
I think it's more than being defensive minded team. I think they don't. I think if Alvarez plays, I think even he doesn't back up enough, so they do not want to start with him. I think that is the only thing that I can see why they don't start with Alvarez. But I don't
See,
know. But
for
that midfield really disappointed me, man. I don't know.
the
McAllister was getting angrier. I'm like, why the fuck, bro? What were you doing for you to get angrier? He was like, by the end of the game, he was really pissed off and was going off against referees and all. I'm like, did you even see the game that you played today? Why are you so pissed off? Are you pissed off at yourself?
I have a question
uh,
for all of you. I mean, who has
also
watched the
be-
game and yeah, sorry, go
before
ahead.
yeah, I 100% believe that Simeone should have started this game because the pace and the ability to cross in, ability to produce balls, he is very good. You don't have to like keep experimenting with Almada. Like try Simeone, what like he's one natural winger you took him
But
and
Nico
he's not
Gonzalez also is
starting.
okay, right?
Yeah, but whom do you think? One natural winger you have. Wouldn't you take a bet on him?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
mean,
think they also have this young player called Nico Pass,
Nico Pass, yes,
who's also
Yeah.
very
striker.
good on the wing, a striker.
Yeah.
So I think they have. So my question to all of you is: do you see a deep run from Argentina in this tournament if the performances do not improve?
Colombia,
See,
they might struggle. That is the only struggle I feel because I don't think they'll struggle against Egypt as well as much.
I'll give you one simple theory.
Hmm.
Not theory, but one simple question, counter question I will ask.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel against Cape Verde, Messi should have played 120 minutes?
No,
That is your answer.
no. So do you think that will tire them? Like because they're
Yes.
playing this. Okay, okay. So my
At
other
the
question.
I'm telling you, like when you will watch the highlights, even Messi was trying to win the ball against Cape Verde team in the 120th minute. That's how bad the situation was for the Argentinian defense.
Okay, then my second question is, which team is more dependent on their superstar? Portugal or
Portugal
Argentina?
is not dependent.
Portugal is not dependent. They
Portugal
look
just
better
wants.
after they look better after Cristiano went. Bro, I was in no sleep watching that match and I was sure that they did not want uh, Cristiano there.
One last question about this game I have is, again, I haven't watched, so there are conspiracy theorists, primarily among them being one of the biggest fan of this podcast, and the other being Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah also suggested this, that FIFA supports Argentina because they love Messi, right? So there are, that's why they get like a better draw. They get like this officiating help. How much of?
I can give you a supporting and a counter supporting argument
Please,
for
please,
this.
please,
Okay.
yeah.
Supporting argument is after the match, Giovanni Infantino was giving a press conference, not a press conference, a presser basically. So he was asked how did you feel the match? He said he slipped that it was a tough game to follow. I wanted Argentina to win, but then he backed off saying that I have to be neutral. Okay, Infantino, FIFA president. In the I mean, yeah, counter arguments are difficult, but I think bigger teams are genuinely favored in World Cups.
Okay,
So
fair, fair. Anyone else has any other
I think
thoughts?
based on simply on the game, uh, I don't think the umpiring was far more fairer. There's nothing. There's nothing like there were not many soft calls that were made. People were. I think by the end of it, both the teams became a bit more aggressive. Uh, Argentina more than Cabo Verde, but it is more. I think it is more their frustration, them, which is wrong on part of Argentina, saying that you have to play the game, but not push around players if you are not able to play the game. So it is not. I don't think the umpiring was fairly neutral in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah. But Goa,
See,
do you have anything to add?
off
Yeah,
the pitch, whatever happens, happens. On the pitch, when people are playing, you can see what is happening, right?
fair,
And
fair.
you like, and also for the refereeing calls and all those things, as we have been discussing for quite a long time, it's a man's game.
Yeah,
And like it's a player's game, it's a
contact sport.
physical,
It's a contact
yeah,
sport.
contact sport. Even women's football, you see far more tougher challenges and still not given a yellow or red card.
Yeah,
Such soft calls, like just because European football has been become soft, that doesn't mean all over football will become that soft.
but
People have been,
absolutely.
yeah,
my counter argument is it's not continuous. Like the calls are not continuous.
So the
The calls are very
consistency has always been an
consistency
issue.
is
Always
yeah.
been an issue, right? In refereeing, like you never get consistent because there's no standard of consistency, right? Like,
No, it's a contact sport, right? You do not have like in cricket, you have lines and all of it for you to
No, no,
say.
no. Not in that way. In a simple way of England were not given a penalty where was it England where he was holding and then sorry, Germany versus Paraguay. It was not given a penalty where he was being held on, but I think in England match or in Portugal match it was a pen.
Portugal match.
Yeah, for just holding the man. So I think it was a very soft one. I don't think that should have been a pen. So there are similar instances where I think that red for of
on Balogun.
Bologan, yeah, if you are giving that a red, then Messi one was a red. Then the previous one, two tackles similar to that, I think John McGinn, Scotland match, I think versus Haiti, even that should have been a red. So, yeah, though there were
Consistency is an issue.
inconsistencies. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But okay. So Kishore, this was your match of the round of 32 for you also, right? And Naveen for you also.
No, I'll go for the Portugal Croatia
Go ahead,
for
talk.
the
Because I have a different match too, but yeah, go ahead, yeah.
for the heart attacks that like seriously, man. I mean, to be up at whatever 4:30 a.m.
No,
watching it till 6.
6 o'clock in the morning. You
Yeah,
6:30.
whatever, like, and then watching it through 120 minutes, it was too intense of a match. It shouldn't be that intense, and I don't
90
understand
minutes.
why. Huh?
90 minutes.
No, it was 120. If
Yeah, I
you
mean,
had you
yes.
seen, it was 120. It was not just 90.
Although the reason he says 120 is they got 10 minutes of extra time or something.
Yeah,
But that was extended to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it was so irritating of a match. I still don't understand what Roberto Martinez wants. How the hell can you substitute three of the best midfielders? Again, I'll say three of the best midfielders in this World Cup. How can you substitute all three? How can I substitute all the midfielders, man? I've
Okay.
never seen I've never seen someone substitute all three midfielders of the match and then bring in a fresh midfield. I, I don't know. He doesn't know how to use Bruno. I don't understand. Like, and that persistence of Ronaldo, I can't understand. I mean, bloody get off the pitch at 60 or come at 60. Get Gonzalo. Give Gonzalo the chance. Gonzalo deserves to start. Gonzalo deserves to start the way he has come and scored. Right. So that I mean, and on that offside call, I am hating football pundits coming out and say, "Oh, it is too much." Then you shouldn't have introduced it in the first place. If you have introduced sensors in the ball that can detect everything, and if it is being considered, it is being considered. It is as simple as that. In cricket, we have seen where a wood is hitting another wood. There are quite a lot of instances where we can't see that it has flicked. Both have touched each other, but we know it through Sriko that it has touched, and we follow
Okay,
Sneeko in
have,
the
I
similar
have,
way.
I have this thing, right? Cricket is a game played by nerds, and who get angry when they get dismissed. So they go and create all this, be it DRS, be it Sneeko. They're like, how dare I get angry? Where football,
Okay.
mein,
I
sorry.
Naveen, I have
No, if you
a
have Sneeko, it is Sneeko only. We know it is Sneeko only. It is not any other technology. It is Sneeko. So Sneeko is very efficient, right? It is not like we had
There
a
will be
problem in
errors, right?
Australia, right? No,
There
we
will
had
be
a
errors.
problem in Australia with
Hotspot.
Ultra Edge. But it's not Ultra Edge, it's Nico. I mean, so it is very definitive, is what I'm trying to say. It will be correct more than there will be errors for sure, because it has been tested in one sport for so long. Like in cricket, it has been going
No,
on
no,
for
I
quite
think
a
it
long
is
time.
like a I think 4 sigma or 5 sigma. That is the level of quality that they have. I think I could be wrong.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, so but
Naveen.
we know if it is hit, then it is an offside. It is clear as day, right? I mean, that is the definition by law, right? Then why are you? There's one American pundit who was like, "Oh, the people who wrote the rules, bro. The people. This is
Is
not
it on
constitution."
Fox? Alexei
Yeah, I
Alexei
think so.
Lalas.
No. Not Alex Lalas. Someone else. He has a ponytail and all. So this guy, he was like,
T-Dot.
uh, I'm not sure. I'll share the reel if I can.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it is so irritating, right? The people who wrote the rules, bro, when they were writing the rules, the ball was made of pig bladder or something of that sort. What the hell
Finish
are
your
you
rant.
talking
Then I
about?
think Bhuvan has a rant. Yeah.
No, I don't have a rant. I have a question for you, Naveen.
Yeah.
As you mentioned that three of the best midfielders in this World Cup, did the three of the best midfielders played like the best they
No,
are
I think that's
in
the
this World
problem of
Cup?
the coach. I think that's the problem
The
of the
opposite team
coach.
midfielders played like the best midfielders.
Ivan Perisic 38, Luka
Yeah,
Modric 40.
40.
Uh, I don't know
Kovacic
what
is
Kovacic's is
35 or
35,
36.
36.
36.
I think that is why
Beautiful.
they might have substituted. Like they wanted that midfield to run more. They're like, these people are not running enough. We'll make them run more with fresh legs.
No, but when he substituted, right, it was such imbalance that he had to remove Ronaldo and get in, Ruben
Gonzalo.
Neves to again get
Ruben
back
Neves,
that
sorry.
balance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you have been the coach of this team for 2 years now, or 3 years now. You know what every player brings. How stupid are you? Or why do you deserve a job in football? You ruined the Belgium's golden generation. You are ruining the Portugal's golden generation. The best team for you is a team called Manchester United. Please come ruin this team.
You
Right?
got
Ruin that team.
finally, you got finally a better coach. Go and ruin Madrid. Madrid is far better. Golden
What
generation players are playing over there, so he can ruin that.
whatever. Yeah. Like ruin. Why are you ruining this? The Portugal team deserves to have a deep run in the tournament. The
Also,
reason
the
why they are not.
obsession of starting bloody Cancelo, I can't understand. Get in Dallo, no? Get in Dallo, man. He's way better than Cancelo.
I don't. I see this team. If they don't do a deep run, it is because of two people in this order. I am very sure in this order: Cristiano and Roberto Martinez.
Yes. I think Cristiano is a far better coach than Roberto Martinez.
So that's why he should be off the bench, right? He should be on the sideline and
Yeah.
coaching.
Wait, if he's really the better coach, he would say, I would not be starting.
Exactly. That is why I put Cristiano on top and then Martinez the second.
But
And he would
also,
not be, and he'll not cry when team is asking to come off.
Come.
no, but also, just to play a devil's advocate, as a player, why would you say that, I won't start or I won't play?
Because you can't.
You can't.
Because you
No,
can't. The simple
As a
reason is you
player's
can't.
mentality, he has been
no, I
achieving
understand, right? The
everything.
players will
Yeah.
always overestimate their whatever they can
That
provide.
is the manager's call, right? At the end of the day, manager has to be very ruthless with anybody.
Then it had to
Absolutely.
be Jose who had to be Portugal's
No,
coach.
the older manager before him, right? The other day I was checking his name. I think Fernando Santos. He dropped Cristiano from 2022 World Cup, right? In 2022 World Cup, Cristiano was coming off the bench. He was not starting.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
They moved away from Fernando Santos and they got this guy and Cristiano was starting. Cristiano has become older. 2022 and 2026 में बड़ age तो बड़ा ही होगा ना? Cristiano is not Benjamin Button ना कि reverse age करे. हाँ, right.
No,
So,
it's
I
so
think there is
no, even
Cristiano. Sorry, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
that's why there's even Ronaldo's fault. He should understand that how this team is built. It is not he can, as I said, coming off the bench at 60th minute or 70th minute, he'll be far more dangerous. Even players should understand what their current ability is, right? Considering how deep these games are going. Every game is going with the extra time, it is being played at 110 minutes. One nearly, if you see any game in this group of 16 with the extra time, except for Belgium, I think, not Belgium, except for USA game and Senegal Colombia game, every other game was over 110 minutes, if I'm not wrong, with all the extra times added.
France, Sweden,
Yeah, France, Sweden. That
And
France.
Spain and whatever. Spain
Austria,
played who? Austria.
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 But I thought
Oh,
that game also had enough extra time in that. I have to go back and
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
no.
but
It had like five. So with hydration breaks, you have to add 5 minutes.
yeah.
Uh, like at least 3 minutes, and that becomes five. So then overall in each half, yeah, you are almost playing 110 minutes in a
Yeah.
way.
So that is where when you're playing that long, it makes sense for you to come back, come in at 60th or 70th minute and give that final push, right? I don't think I if this team I didn't think they were going to win against Croatia the way Croatia were playing. I really felt bad. I wanted Croatia to win because the intensity that they were showing, right? And they played their game. You played if didn't play your game. First half, when they were in their half, defending, not letting everybody like this Croatia team is too old, they can't play. I'm like, Brady, that is their game. That is what they have been doing. First half, they'll hold because they have.
If they're old, right, you should attack and you should score goals. You
Yeah,
didn't do that.
Bro, bro, you are telling old. Ivan Perisic, how that man like annihilated Jao Cancelo. I think in the same, yeah.
yes, yes,
My
yes. Same like
Yeah, my God, Ivan Perisic rolled back the years. He was like, I will take control. Who is this? What is this midfield? What is this left right back?
Also, old could also mean they're being clever, right? They're conserving their energy. They were
Yeah.
making a push in the second half, right? I think this reading is so incorrect of Croatia. I thought Croatia will not have a deep run, and maybe round of 32 was the best they could do because of the kind of players they had and everything. But they really pushed Portugal to the edge, and they should
Guardiola
have
was
won.
also not consistently fit, right? He was.
Yeah, I was injured and he couldn't make it through and everything.
Yeah.
So, my favorite game, and I think we spent so my
Mm.
favorite game of this round, and that's the game that I watched. I was blown away by France, Sweden. I was like, what am I watching? Like, what is this team? The way the ability of the front four to rotate,
Yeah.
the ability of the front four to rotate.
To
Michael
each
Olise,
of their position. by
each
the
of their
way.
position. You can play either Desiree Douay or Bradley Barcola. It doesn't matter,
Doesn't matter.
right? The ability
Cherky,
of
think about how
Ryan
good are
Cherky
these
is
guys
not
playing.
playing,
He can't play. He
can't
can't
play,
start.
right? I was blown away. I was like, this is the Sweden team which came. I mean, okay, the Sweden team had limitations, right? Alexander Isak, Anthony Elanga, and Victor Gyökeres couldn't get a
Gyökeres.
foot into the game. Upamecano and Saliba owned them, right? You can play anyone at left back. It doesn't matter. You play Lucas Digne, you play Theo Hernandez, you play maybe Lucas Hernandez next time, right? Uh, What is this team? Like the quality. And then they have a quality goalkeeper in Mike Mignon.
Yeah. I think
And
he might be bought finally. I hope.
and also an engine in the midfield that
Mike.
never gets tired, apparently.
They haven't started playing N'Golo Kante. Imagine if they play Kante instead of Rabiot, play Kante and Chouameni. I understand why they play Rabiot. I think he loves
I
Rabiot.
don't understand why they play Rabiot.
I mean, he loves Rabiot. Rabiot gives them that
Or
physicality and that
See, the
everything.
thing is, they have not faced a tougher team yet.
Who is a tougher team?
what tougher team, bro?
Who is a tougher team for
I
them?
mean,
Norway
top
they
10
beat,
team. In
Norway.
Norway, top players were rested.
No, but
but
what is a tough team, right? What they will cut
Like,
through. It is coming
they
home also.
they
of
haven't
course,
no,
of course.
they haven't
And
even started trying yet, right? They haven't even started trying yet.
Yeah, I
They
think did you share the reel
yeah,
about they're the 10th, they're the last in the
45th or
run
46th most covered team
distance covered.
so
It's,
far, distance
uh,
covered.
so they've not expended energy.
They are not
yeah,
trying.
I
This is
am
not
saying
trying. Think
against Morocco or any other team, for sure they will bring in Kante because they need that engine to run up and
Could
down.
be, could
so.
be.
So that is what, right? Look at the bench strength that they have. They have Cherky and Kante still on bench.
No, no, forget Sharky and Kante. They have Desiree Douay who didn't play the other day. They can rotate the entire forward line and the
They
forward line.
haven't bought Kamavinga at all,
And Thuram is also not playing,
and
by the
Thuram
way.
has
He's
not
not playing.
played.
I think they have in Upamecano and Saliba, they have probably the best centre back pairing.
Yeah.
Konata has not played a game yet.
Konata has not played a game yet. What is this team, right? And the way Michael Olise is distributing ball.
Man.
For me, the player of the tournament is Michael Olise. I am in that dude. That dude. He can't score goals. But Bartole.
Hey, hey,
That
he might go past Messi's record of 34 assists in a season. He's at 31 right now. He needs four. I think he
uh,
can. He can easily do four.
bro,
For
उसके
me, that
उसके साथ खेलता है एम्बापे. The World Cup Mbappe is on a different level.
so this is
Dembele.
what Lalit has this theory. World Cup France Mbappe is the best Mbappe there is ever.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
over here he is willing to track back,
yeah.
right? He is the least selfish Mbappe because he tracks back. No, no, he plays to win for the he plays to win the tournament.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
doesn't
yeah. I
play
mean,
for
even Vinny is looking so good, right, for
yeah.
Brazil.
Because he
Yeah.
tracks back. The number of times went back into the midfield, tracked back,
Yeah,
got
yeah,
retrieved the ball, and he's a supreme finisher. His I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've seen a lot of Mbappe. I like Haaland more. I'm biased. I like Haaland more, but the supreme finishing of Mbappe is insane. And why won't Olise score goals? Right? He has Harry Kane playing in Farmers League and
yeah. Mbappe
Mbappe and
here.
Dembele to finish. So obviously he'll have all those assists. But that was a
See,
match for me. Yeah,
whatever we
Or
say, right? Like Bayern got out to PSG, who went on to win UCL. So I
yeah,
don't see an issue with there as well. They might win next year. I hope so.
exactly.
So that Bayern Munich side is also a force to reckon with.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
think. Do we want to move ahead, or
no,
any other
also
thoughts?
one more. We are forgetting also the like one match that we discussed even in WhatsApp properly. Brazil versus Japan. That Japan team is something like they're the quite unluckiest team ever.
Fair
Like
enough.
all,
Fair enough. Absolutely. But I'll tell you why my opinion changed, right? On that day, I saw two other teams playing shit football, shit football and getting eliminated. I'm like, "Acha, at least Brazil." And then you can see, right, the number of teams that went till 120th minute. Even Argentina went to 120 minutes with
yeah,
Cabo Verde. Brazil at least won in. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm
Need
being,
extra time. Yeah, going to
uh,
penalties, you are losing. The bigger teams
yeah,
are throwing it away
right.
quite a lot.
Brazil at least won in regulation time, right? So I'm like, "ठीक है
Mm.
भाई, it's okay." Brazil at least did that.
No, it's
So maybe
you
maybe this is
you even
revisionist.
forgot the game because of how the other games came
Exactly.
up.
yeah.
Right?
So
That was the first match, and I know I was like so shitting on Brazil. And Japan deserves every credit that they get because they played a beautiful game. But there were so many other teams that played better games than him. Like Paraguay played, what a game Paraguay played.
yeah, going ahead to frustrating games of the round of
Hmm.
32, Germany, Paraguay.
Stage is yours now.
Stage is yours.
No, I am surprised by you were taking a stance of I don't want to start Undev. Undev is my sub who will come and create impact. Why did you go out of that plan and then start Undev all of a sudden? Because then you don't have anyone to bring from the bench, and then when you know it is going to penalties, you almost substituted everyone who could take penalties, and then uh, who was it? Kimmich had to beg. Kimmich had to literally beg of who will take the sixth pen. How bad is this coaching setup, right? I thought Nagelsmann is a good coach. I still think Nagelsmann is a good coach, but I don't
He's
think he's
not,
made for.
but he is not the coach of the Germany team anymore, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it'll be Klopp
He'll
next
be
who will
Klopp.
take over,
Yeah.
and
But yeah,
it showed the way even Klopp was commentating that he wanted the job desperately after. I'm not even kidding. The way he was doing the what do you call it, punditry and all of that.
With
So
Thomas Muller, Muller and Klopp were so frustrated after that game.
yeah,
They were about to throw hands to any German player if they would have they would have seen him. It feels
how
bad
can
to
you?
see Thomas Muller
How
like
can
that.
nobody step up to take a sixth pen? I can't understand. I genuinely wanted him because he's on a free transfer, Goretzka. But now maybe I'll have to rethink because he doesn't want to play for the badge. I remember there was a time when Cristiano to I think Jao Neves he was telling Jao you are taking it. It doesn't matter if we lose, but you are taking this pen at this point of time. It was a shootout. I don't see that anybody taking up that responsibility for Germany of just saying it doesn't matter even if we miss, but you just take it. You played a shit game and then you don't even want to take a pen post that. It's a mess. This is a mess, and we don't even see for Argentina we can see right who are the next people who will play for the Argentine team. We can't even see that for Germany. We don't know who the next future stars are coming from.
yeah, I mean, I thought Nagelsmann put it very well, right? This Germany team is not a top tier team anymore. They don't have German talent coming off the way that,
You are playing
talent,
you are hosting yours in 30.
whatever. You can be hosting whatever, but they don't have the talent. Who's the best German player? I'll say it'll be the 19-year-old Jamal Musiala.
No, it'll be Undaf only, I think, because
No, I mean, you're
the
talking,
way he
but
created impact.
in terms of talent, it is Jamal Musiala,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. And it should be Havertz, but I mean,
Words,
it should
words
be Havertz,
on
right?
words on
But
Musiala.
Wirtz had a
That's it.
shit tournament. Musiala was injured, so he kept
No,
coming
but
off the bench.
even for that words case, he is creating chances. Nobody is there to finish them. He is sometimes he is creating more than average chances but nobody is there to finish it off.
They don't have a
They
striker.
don't
They
have a
don't.
designated striker.
No, I just think this is the third tournament where they have not gone to round of 16, by the way. They got
Yeah,
eliminated
after
in
winning
group
the World
stage.
Cup.
after winning the World Cup. So there is some issue with the German type pipeline, right? Changing coaches will not, overnight change the pipeline. So I just think there's a bigger issue with structural issue with German football that
Yeah,
needs to be looked at, right? Where they are not producing talent who can probably go up and play in the biggest stages. So I am even the Bayern Munich team is an imported team,
yeah. There's no. I mean, they missed Leonard Carl in a way, but
Bro, you
but
how
can't
Leonard Carl
how
is
you
20
can't
much?
years
depend
old,
on,
Yeah,
yeah, you
he's
can't
yeah.
depend
You
on a
can't.
19 or 20-year-old.
right?
It's
Uh,
like same saying like Spain is fully dependent on Yamal,
It is. It is.
but still like you will still find different match winners over there, right? Pedri,
Oyarzabal, Dani Olmo,
Nico Williams.
Ferran Torres.
And Torrens.
Anyways, any
Yes.
what do you guys have any frustrating matches? I have one, but
I have the Belgium Senegal match.
exactly
What
Belgium Senegal match.
shitty defensive. How can you not defend after the 80th
I
minute,
was so
80th or
pissed with
80th,
Senegal. I was
85th?
so pissed with Senegal. I'm
All
so pissed.
African teams can't defend after the 80th or 85th minute. Like, bro, come on. You could have easily won that. Why are you losing your head at that moment?
The control of the game,
Hmm.
and that is the step up that they need to do.
Yeah,
I think it is the talent also, right? You cannot think they all have good starting 11s, but when you go into the bench and you substitute after
The depth.
60th minute, the depth is not there, right? So they're able to produce 11 players, but after that, that is where the European teams sometimes pull off, where they have the depth
but
coming out of the
see,
bench.
I am agreeing with you. But also look at the shoulders were completely dropped of the Belgium team. Okay, Trossard and Tielemans had a fight between themselves. How are you still losing your head to Lukaku of
So
all
what I
the
can say is,
people?
okay, you concede one goal, right? You conceded the first goal. You should tighten up, right? You conceded
Yeah,
the goal at 86. You tighten up. Okay, it can happen. You led by 2-0. I love that the fact that even after they scored the first goal, they went and tried to score the second goal. You led by 2-0. You concede in the 84th. Why can't you tighten up then? How can you concede another goal after that?
3 minutes in three
immediately.
minutes.
I They are frustrating. I was very, very, very disappointed with Senegal, and I understand Lalit did say that they played a good game and they didn't deserve. But if you can't defend,
Yeah, and
then
also uh, it was a controversial call. It's a 50-50 penalty, and
yeah,
like it
penalty
should
is a
not
50-50.
have been. For me, it should not have been a penalty, but maybe like it's a 50-50 call. I
Yeah,
No,
so
it's not 50-50. How is it 50-50? It was outside the box. It was clearly outside the box, no?
which one? No,
The
oh,
no. Tielemans was pulled down inside the box.
inside the box he was pulled down.
No, but the first contact was outside the box. Or was
First
it not?
contact was outside the box, but it
Yeah.
went ahead and when that happened, it was inside the box. So the call, as I said, the call was 50-50. It could have been flipped anyway, but it was like I was so frustrated after that match that you can't defend like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, I don't know, man. I think
Also,
I think
like the best, yeah, they have taken down their best creator. KDB is off the pitch at 60th minute. Still you
KDB
lose.
and Doku.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. This is weird, and I think unnecessarily you're pushing Belgium to lose against USA. Anyways, yeah, Kishore. Sorry, you were.
That was it. I didn't get to watch that game, but after seeing the highlights and all, it didn't feel like as if it was never for Belgium to win it, right? Even Belgium knew they lost it, but somehow they they got some lucky breaks and they scored. And I don't know, man. It should have been Senegal, but I think sometimes the European teams have a bit of a depth when you compare to the African teams, uh, and they pull through in these. really crucial moments, and that is where it's also right. So that is where I feel the longer the game, it is always the team with has more depth, like similar to cricket.
Yeah, yeah.
T20, it's the most volatile format. Anybody can beat anybody. As the longer the format grows, you know which team is winning. It's similar, I think. Even in football, it is similar. It was 90 minutes. It was it was far more straightforward, but because it was extended, the more it got extended, the more Senegal was not able to pull through.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think because the tiredness hit, the fatigue hits, and
Mm.
everything
Yeah.
hits. Yeah, cool. Do we
I
want to
mean, I
talk
have one
about?
more.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
England match.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me that. But I will come back. I will come to that later. I have to also we have to talk about Netherlands, how they got out of the tournament. How can you not attack? How
But
can
they
you like
have
your attack?
no,
Your attack was looking good
No,
at
bro,
that
those are
time.
all fake
no,
goals that they scored.
that was substandard teams, I believe, more than
Fake
anything else.
goals.
Once you get down dirty with like good teams, this is bound to happen, I feel.
No, no, okay, but to Bhuvan's point, right? My question is, you had an attack which was in form, which scored goals, right?
Yeah.
And Kishore, I still remember Kishore sending that message.
Not
How is
Brian Brobby.
Netherlands team, how is Netherlands team scoring goals, right? Which is the right question. You go into the game playing 5-4-1,
Why?
five
Why?
four one.
Which you were not playing previously.
Why?
Yeah, but
Why?
that is what I said would be the starting 11. No, when we predicted
Yeah,
the team sheet.
but
Yeah, true.
when
But
four at the back was working for you all throughout the tournament, why do you again shift back to five? Just seeing Morocco.
even then, Morocco created a lot of chances, by the way.
Yeah,
They should have won in regulation time,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So that didn't happen, right? 5-4-1 you played. You didn't. The only chance you created was, I don't know how Somerville fell and he passed that ball to,
Gapco.
who was it?
Gapco.
Gakpo.
Gapco.
Gakpo scored. After that, there was no chance created,
No.
right?
and
Hakimi hit the post so many times. I was like, Nikal do post ko. Hata do. Right?
I was I was frustrated. Like, how is Koeman getting job? Why are they not looking at CV and being like, nah, this won't happen? I
He's a
have
medium.
like I have never
I
enjoyed any of his team's
No,
games.
no. He's so defensive. He's so defensive. Be it
I
with
think
that
he's gone.
Barcelona, he's
Yeah, he's
No,
resigned.
gone.
Coleman is
He's
also
resigned.
gone.
He's resigned.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, he's
resigned.
resigned.
Yeah.
But
They'll go get back LVG.
Oh man,
what I
another
didn't get
pain.
is even them not retaining the position, right? They only had 30% of position. Like, if you are building yourself to be such a good defense team, just 30% possession, right? You have to, and I didn't even get the penalty takers, right? How can you, like, Van Dijk is Van Dijk, right? You can rely on him to score penalty. How did he not take at least second or third penalty, right? How are you holding him back? What are you holding him back for? Right?
I don't know. I like the way Egypt lined up their penalties, right? Salah came in between,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
That
They
was a
knew.
bit weird, but yeah, I
I mean,
think
at least
your
Salah took the penalty.
best.
Van Dijk didn't even take the penalty.
Yeah,
He's right.
I
Yeah.
think that is the fallout of the previous tournament. I think that is why he did not take it.
Whatever the see, I think if you're scared to take penalties, right? Because you think if you miss a penalty, you will be the one who will be blamed. Which is
Yeah.
what I think happened with the Germany team also, which is why everyone was like, "Nee, I don't want to take."
Same with
Then that means
Lukaku. Same with Van Dijk.
you don't deserve to be on the team. I am very disappointed. I
I
think
don't like if England is playing right. I don't expect Rashford to not take a penalty because he's so good at it, right? Rashford will
hmm,
step up and take a pen.
Harry Kane will take the penalty, right?
Harry Kane will take a pen. It's similar, right? Harry Maguire been there, he would be the first to go and take a pen.
Like, let's not go there. I think we have spent a
Bro,
lot of time.
he's really good. He's really good at pens.
Maybe Henderson will
Okay.
take it.
Let's
Okay.
go to
Coming to
England, and then
oh yeah.
we have to
No.
close the call. Also, we've gone on for
Yeah.
long. Yeah.
Uh, I I am very frustrated. Like, what is that team? There is like when I was seeing the match, mm, of course, DR Congo when they hit the goal, they will sit back, they will park the bus. You have zero creators in that team. Like
Yeah, but you
none
did
of
not
your
take any,
guys,
right? You did not take
bro. You had
Foden
Morgan
or
Rogers.
yeah, you have Rogers too.
You have
Ebrichese.
Morgan Rogers.
Ebrichese.
Eberechi Eze.
Average. Yeah.
Eze was like properly blank. He was not at all looked
No,
at it.
Eberici
Like
didn't even start. Eberici was not
he
even
didn't.
bought on the
He
pitch.
came. He came like in the 60th minute,
No, he came in
where
the
he,
70th minute or something.
yeah, when he took Morgan Rogers off, he put in Eze in. And what? Why is Madueke starting over Saka?
Bukayo
Saka.
What is Madueke? My God, it was such a shit show of Madueke and dead spins. What
I don't
like
understand you taking jet spins and then shouting at jet spins. Like Tuchel was only shouting at jet spins. I don't understand. Why did you take him in the first place if you like you there are take Luke Shaw, no? Why not take Luke Shaw?
He, the United fan in
um,
him coming out.
yeah,
Luke Shaw.
bro,
If we were taken, huh?
Lewis Hall is
Lewis
should
Hall.
have been Lewis Hall should have been there. I'm not even saying like Luke Shaw or anyone. The starting left back should be Lewis Hall for them. What is
Mm,
this
abs-
team? And you took Chalaba over there when Reece James and everyone is injured. Wow, I was
but
I was so mad. And then like this was Tuchel's comments. I was like, because of Madueke and Spence, I will lose the remaining hair left in my head. You should.
so by the way, he
Why
did
the f-
start with Morgan Rogers. He removed Jet Spence and got Ebricheze in 70th minute.
Every uh,
Okay.
why did you take him
Like,
when you're saying you're going to lose your hair? What the fuck is wrong with you selected the team? You said so my biggest frustration point is them saying this team is where Kane will be unleashed. I don't see Kane being unleashed. I know he scored
I
two
think
goals.
that is a
Everybody
Bellingham issue. I think that is a Bellingham issue.
by it is not Bellingham issue. It should be manager's issue. You when you pick the squad, you said this team is built so that Harry Kane will be unleashed. Harry Kane can do what he's doing for Bayern
Bayern.
Munich.
Bayern.
Bayern.
Like he can track back, he can create. I didn't see him doing one thing till now in the campaign. I didn't see him track back enough. I didn't see him create one. He's scoring. I'm not saying he's not scoring. He's scoring goals. But what did you say and what is happening on the pitch? If it is not happening, go talk to Bellingham. Tell to Bellingham the team is built this way. You need to do this. You cannot keep on saying Bellingham is doing it. Bellingham, what the fuck is coach is doing? Right? It is similar to we are saying what is the Portugal coach doing. So it's similar to that, right?
No, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, if Bellingham has to play 10, if that's the way
He
that
ca
you're
so
designed,
if Harry Kane has to step back, track back, and do all of that, Bellingham can't play 10. So the way
then
it is
drop
set up in
Bellingham.
the Bayern, yeah. So the way it is set up in Bayern Munich is Olise and Harry Kane have freer roles, right? Olise is on the right, Kane is in the center. So both of them can go back and come up, and Kane can create chances, which then Luis Diaz and Olise can finish it off. Nobody
So,
can finish it off in England. That
okay,
is another stupid part of
see,
you
Then play
starting with.
Saka. Why are you
then
not
play
starting
Saka.
with
Yeah,
Saka?
exactly. You have to play Saka.
See, but
Saka
okay,
and Gordon
even
should
Harry
start.
Kane,
Gordon.
even Harry Kane, right? Okay, if you know you
Yeah.
have a Harry Kane should be the one calling for the ball. I didn't even see him calling for the ball, right? Forget tracking back, right? Say that he's a captain for God's sake. Tell he can go and say, put the ball. I will be in the box. The number of times he
Oh,
was not in the box.
see, the real captain is sitting in the bench.
Jordan,
Yeah.
yeah.
You.
Anyways,
That's why he went there.
but yeah, one last thing that I want to say is kudos to Aaron Van Bissaka, Axel Tuanzebe,
Oh man,
Chancel Mbembe, and Arthur
Visa.
Musa. The way they defended, I was in awe of these players.
And
But yeah,
yeah, stupid of Marcus Rashford. Like how? You have time of your life, and you hit in on the legs of Aaron Van Bissaka at that time.
AWE. No, but I
Yeah.
think that is like good on AWE rather than bad of Rashford, I feel.
What are the matches that you're looking forward to? Moving, sorry, I have the hard switch, but
It's
what are the
okay.
matches that you're looking forward to in this, in the next round, right?
Spain, Portugal has to be the one, right?
I'm
I
looking
don't
forward
see
for
any
England,
other.
Mexico. I want to see how well will it work. I initially thought it'll be really hot and they'll not be able to play, but
Okay.
considering the
So
weather,
England, Mexico for you, Mexico, England rather, because it's Mexico is the
yeah,
home game, and
Yeah,
Spain, Portugal, Portugal, Spain for Naveen. Bhuvan, what is the game that you're looking forward to?
Brazil, Norway.
Brazil, Norway.
Yeah,
what
You
is
want
it
to
for
see?
you?
this
I, I think if I say Paraguay, France, it'll be too boring. Because no. I think it is Portugal, Spain, because you know Brazil, Norway is going to be the match of the tournament for me because I think it'll be like one wild game, right?
like both teams attacking, no teams defending.
If Odegaard decides that he has more attackers than Haaland, Norway win.
Yeah,
Odegaard is stuck on passing to Haaland. When he can use Sorloth, he can use Musa. If he does that, Norway win. Because Odegaard is in the form, he's in the right form. He just has to put his brain to it. Cool. Anything else?
Yep, yep. That's it for this week. We'll be back with next week for our quarterfinals review and picking our semifinals picks. Uh, Please like, share, and subscribe back 5 cuz. Yep. Thank you all.
you